Brandon, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Doing well. How can I help
I did get the I saw your flyer thing on Facebook. And I'm a chef by trade, so I'm kind of interested in what you were saying. Or as can you hear me? I'm sorry.
you? Yep.
Other one.
Yeah, you went away for a second, but you're back.
All right, cool. Sorry. Um, as far as cooking, I'm a chef by trade. Been doing this for a long time.
How long?
Um, over 15 years or so. I
Okay.
know I don't look like it, but but anyway, I have during COVID, um, I was interested in doing a cooking show of my own, but I really didn't know how to, um, just kind of do whatever and be consistent with it. So when I seen your ad on Facebook, I'm kind of interested in knowing more about it and trying to learn, what you do.
Yeah, cooking show is really as simple. I mean, you can start with just your phone. All you got to do, I mean, you're cooking every day. I imagine. Hang on a second. Where is this? You're cooking every day. I imagine most chefs do. It's really as simple as recording something that you're cooking once a week. It starts as
Mm,
simply as that. So it's not hard.
okay.
What I offer is a structure, a training program that shows you exactly how to do all of that. What equipment to use, including starting with your phone and whatever additional equipment you need to supplement your phone, then graduating to a dedicated camera at some point, creating a consistent posting schedule on YouTube, how to market your YouTube channel, how to build an email list, because that's how you really build a business, how to build a paid membership community on top of your cooking show, all of the things that are necessary to start the show and then turn it into a business that pays full-time income. That's what I teach you how to do. That's what my training program is about.
Okay. Um, Trying to think. What questions do I have? With your program, is it like a what's the word I'm trying to say? Like, do you get access to, I guess, the market and all that as well? Like to
What do you mean?
people, like I think you said it earlier, like the right market of people who would see it and pay for it, I guess, or subscribe
So
to it.
I teach you marketing, but I'm not putting you in front of people who have money to pay. Like you got to go find your market, the people who want what you have to offer. So
Okay.
don't go looking because people will try to sell you that. Don't go looking for some magic solution where they got all of these people that's ready to pay you money. No, they don't. To get people who want to pay for whatever it is you have to offer, you have to do the marketing. You have to get on YouTube and social media and whatever else to make people aware that you exist. Then they see what it is you have to offer. And then the people who want some are interested in what you have to offer, you have a conversation with them in some form or fashion. And depending on what it is you're offering, maybe they can just sign up for it. But the point is, you got to go find those people who have money and want to pay you for what you have to offer. Nobody can do that for you.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
I teach you how to do that. So I teach you how to fish, but I don't have a bucket full of fish for you.
Right.
They're
Definitely.
out there, but you got to go get them.
Cool. How long you been doing this?
Uh, this is 24, about 8 years.
Yeah. Do you have a cooking background as well?
No, I don't cook at all. My background is not it's
Gotcha.
not my thing. I'm around a lot of people that know how to cook, and I've never needed to know. And so it's just not like the people who have your skills don't have mine, and I don't have
Mm,
yours. So it all works.
right. Facts. 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 Nah, I'm learning that. I'm also a youth pastor as well. So I'm learning that as well. Like that everybody don't that the team that you have around you don't always have the same gift,
They
but
can't.
if yeah, but they work together with you. Like
Yeah,
it
if
helps
if
out.
you got a team full of people that know the same stuff you know, what y'all gonna get done?
Yeah, that's true. Nah, that's definitely true. This is okay. Um, so I recently lost my job, whatever, and I was a culinary instructor
Hmm.
for 4 years. They changed management. I kind of don't have a job right now. So when I saw the ad, I was like, wow, this could be something that I could do. Don't really know I have the money, but I really want the knowledge behind it as well. So that's kind of the reason why I came on came on here, whatever, just to
What were
kind
you
of
teaching?
culinary arts. At a I was teaching culinary arts at a I'm trying to think at a job course center. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so like kids were like from 16 to about 24. They were looking for to get either GED or their high school diploma. Plus, they needed a trade. So I was the trade instructor for culinary at the time. So
You can you can sell you can teach exactly what you were teaching independently.
hmm that's
Like
what I was
that.
thinking. That's what I was thinking. Actually, I was thinking about going on there and just like getting the same curriculum that they had, which I still have, of course. Same curriculum and just teaching that from a basic point of view. So
You can teach the same thing. And so, how did theirs work? Did they have to? Was it in person? They had to go to a classroom. How did it work?
yeah, it was in person. It was yeah. They came to my classroom from, of course, from like 8 in the morning to always to where 4 after afternoon, and we pretty much taught from this curriculum where they had to learn certain things per day or per week rather, and I was hands on with them pretty much like the whole time, like, and I showed them step by step how to do things like that. So yeah.
And then what happens at the end?
So at the end, they get a job. So then I put them in front of our job recruiter. Then they go and get a job. Well, they have a job fair rather, and they get in front of people who are in that field of culinary or whatever, and then they get a job from there. So it was like a job program. So pretty much
Hmm.
like a trade program. That's what it pretty much was for. So
You can. There's no part of that you can't do. You can do the teaching part, and if you have the relationships with the restaurant owners, the restaurant community, and you can build those relationships to where they know that people who have come through your program are good people.
mhm,
So you can do kind of like the virtual job fair, like everything that you're describing can be done online. The classroom
mhm,
education can be done online. Obviously, you're not there directly hand holding them, but you are training them. And for some people, that is the solution that they need because the challenges they have in their life or their just regular schedule, they can't go to a place, physically go to a place the time that takes, they don't have. Whereas online learning, they can do that at any time.
yeah,
They either
so,
catch the class live or they catch the replay later. And then you have your
yeah,
pre recorded materials, just like I told you about my online course. I don't teach that same stuff over and over again. I put it into the course, and then the course does the teaching.
right,
So,
yeah. I did that recently. I don't know who was it, but it was this guy I seen recently. It was this church thing that they had where he was talking about how to get people into church. And he had like a pre-recording, like, and you could tell it was pre-recorded, but it was just like he did it over and over again, and people signed up for like whatever, and he was doing it like that over and over again. So I know it can be
yeah,
done. Of
yeah,
course, I don't know how to do it myself, whatever, right now, but I know it can be done and things like that. So
yeah. So you you already have the training ability. Excuse me. You just need to offer it as a service. So there's and that's just one audience, the people who want to be food industry professionals. There's a bigger audience of people who just want to be better in their home kitchen.
yeah, this man, I'm telling you, everywhere. So I'm not trying to toot my horn at all,
Go
but
ahead,
I
do
look.
it. Do it. No, I'm saying
I love.
that's a real problem with chefs and people in general. You undersell yourself and you can't help nobody if you you know, you playing yourself small. So I
Yeah,
can't tell you.
that's my no, that's my problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's I had this
Yeah,
conversation last night with my homeboy because I sell food too as well, like in my house right now, and I was so since he's my friend and he's my barber, whatever. I was going, of course, cut him a deal, whatever, like that, whatever. And he hit me back. He was like, "Man, don't you ever cut me a deal again." He was like, "Your food is top notch." He was like, "People may not gonna pay for it right now." He's like, "But they'll pay for your food." He's like, "Don't ever give me a discount ever again." He's like, "Cause your food is just that good, whatever." And he was telling me, he's like, "Brandon, I'm telling you, man, from now on, don't sell yourself short at all. Period." He's like, "That's a bad thing. Like, don't sell
yes,
yourself short." So
yes,
I heard the same
he's
thing
right.
last night.
The only thing that I said, the only thing I object to in what he said is when he said they might not pay you for it now. Yes, they will. They will pay
Mhm.
you now if you ask them. You have to ask, require people to pay you what you're worth, and the people like him who recognize value and are willing to pay for what something costs, those are your customers. The cheap
Mhm.
people who don't want to pay, oh man, can you give me a break? You don't want them. You want the
Right.
people who respect you, respect your craft and what it takes, because he knows what that's like being a barber, having a skill that he sells, and people either come in and respect that skill and pay him what he says he's worth, or they want to get the $5 haircut. Well, you got to go somewhere else with that.
Right. That's true. That's
So
true.
you can get your
Yeah, I
money
think
now.
that's part. I think that's part of my problem too. As far as I'm trying to get. I'm sorry. I'm want to crowd this thing. But as far as even I think it's a personal thing. I think for as who I am as a personal person, like I mean, I love people. I love what I do and things like that, whatever. And I want to see people have a certain service and things like that, whatever as well. But I think sometimes, like you said, like I try to be the fake humble, I guess, what you want to call it, and try to to just make sure everybody have something, whatever. And I need to stop doing that, I guess, and
Yeah,
kind of just
yeah. You
yeah,
can't take care of everybody. You cannot save the world. If you want to be if you want to be a philanthropist, you got to make money first. So you go out here and get your money, and then when your money is right, you now have resources, money, and time that you can direct any way you choose. So you can go out and pick and choose the people who you want to help, rather than people running up on you saying, "Hey, Brandon, I need this, I need that." They're, you, that's not how you do it. You can give as much as you want, but you decide what you give, when, how much, and to whom. You don't let other people decide that for you, because if you do that, all you're doing is attracting parasites. They're gonna just take from you and take from you and take from you until there's nothing left, and then they're gonna move on. And they ain't
facts.
helping nobody. They ain't helping nobody. So those people, don't worry about helping them, because they're not helping anybody. They're just out for what they can get for themselves.
No, that's true. No, that's good, and I need to hear that for real. I really did need to hear that. So that's something that's need to take that into my heart for real, seriously. But now something that
So
I know I don't
hold
have
on
any.
a second. What you were saying, you did some kind of catering for that barber? What was that?
Yeah, so recently when I stopped on my job, so this is what I really want to do. To be honest with you, I really want to. I don't want to go to a 9 to 5 no more. To be honest, I kind of want to, you know, use my skill to make money. On a regular basis as
Yeah,
well. Um, and right now I'm doing it at my home, which is not where I kind of want to do it at. But right now I
you
have my
gotta start
resources.
where you are, man.
Yeah, yeah, where I am. Um, so every week I try to do a meal every week. Um, and last night I did like it was like a Sunday dinner thing. I did like baked chicken, mashed potatoes, um, green beans, and some a roll, whatever. And I sold it, whatever, like I got that. And so people, put on Facebook, whatever, and things like that. People came, they got it. And for us, like that concern, first of all, I want to be a bigger audience in that as well. But that's what I kind of do right now. So I don't have a job per se, but I kind of want to make that big as well. So
So you okay? So you sell? How many of those did you sell?
last night I sold like 6, but I want to sell almost double that or more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay. So wants to do. So you thinking more catering or private chef services? Which one?
I can do both, but I
Which do
mean,
you want?
which one do I want to do? I want to do private catering for real, because I love to be in front of people and to show people like my skills, like right in front of them. Like I love that. Like I really, really love that.
What what size events do you think you can handle right now?
Hmm. Like how many people? You mean?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
private chef? Yeah, I say at least 10 to 15.
Okay, okay. Um, and so those 6 meals that you sold, how was that? Was that like people came by to pick it up, or how did that work?
So yeah, well they either so I sell. I mean, I either come pick it up or I charge them extra $5 or $10 to deliver.
Okay,
Deliver.
so you doing catering, drop off or delivery. I mean, pick
Yeah,
up or delivery.
yes sir.
Have you ever used DoorDash?
I have not. People was asking me about. I have not though, but people was. I don't know how that works, but I need to find out how to do that.
So you can. I've not set up an account, so I can't tell you all of the details of it, but I know you can use it to set up a. You basically you create a DoorDash account for yourself. I don't know what they're going to require for you to be able to do that,
Okay.
and you can have your menu on there, and it's that's how you can start with you need to have photos of your food, and then that's how you can collect the money for your orders, and also obviously it's DoorDash, so they're gonna handle the delivery for you, so you can
Man,
start.
I need that right there for real.
Yeah, yeah, you can start there. Now that's not where you want to stay
Right.
because you want a better platform, and then I already know the next platform that you want, but that one costs. I don't know what DoorDash costs. I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming that maybe there's a setup fee, maybe there isn't, but they're definitely taking a percentage of whatever because that's how DoorDash works. But
Right.
it probably costs nothing to sign up. I don't know. You're gonna have to verify that, but
Right.
uh, that's where you can have an online menu, an online photo menu, so people can see the dishes, place their orders, collect payment. You collect payment, all of that, and then the stuff gets delivered after you prepare it. That's how you can. That's probably the first step, the first platform you're going to use for building this catering business.
Okay.
Then, far as the private chef, that's just a matter of marketing. So you've been using your you've been on. So you said Facebook. Is this your personal account or you got a business page?
So let me. I know you want to. I know I'm going to expose myself, but it's fine. So I don't know a lot about marketing or Facebook or none of that,
Nobody who
right?
comes to me does. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know that side of it. I did have a business partner who knew that side, but I don't want to mix
Yeah, yeah,
pleasure, business with pleasure and none of that.
yeah.
So I kind of let that go because it got too risky with all that. So I just want to find out, I guess, how to do it, or whatever, or find out how to get
How
into
did
it.
the how did the you said I mentioned Facebook because you said that's how you sold those 6 meals last week?
Yeah. So like I put a picture on Facebook. Normally I say like I put my name on there. I put pictures of what I'm gonna serve, and people get hit my page or they hit my inbox, which is a message or whatever,
Hmm.
and they order from like that. So that's pretty
So
much how.
was this your personal Facebook account or do you have a Facebook business page?
I have both.
Where did you
I
post
probably
this?
I posted on my page.
Personal or
My
business
personal page.
page?
My,
Person.
my
Okay.
personal page.
Okay. So that's why you had success, and that's what like you can get away with that in the beginning, but Facebook wants all your commercial activities to take place on your business page. The problem with that is nobody's going to see it unless you pay. So
Okay.
they put years ago when the business pages first came out, you could post the stuff on your page and everybody would see it. Then that was before Facebook had an advertising platform. Now they could Facebook makes its money through advertising, so they don't let you have a business page and you just post stuff and everybody sees it. Otherwise, nobody would pay for advertising. So now, they just throttled it more and more over the years to where it's about 2% now of the people. So if you got 100 people following your business page and you post something there, two of them gonna see it. That's it.
Mm,
Unless you
okay.
pay,
Right.
because if they let all 100 people see it, why would you ever pay for advertising? You could just keep growing the page and never. So that's how that works.
Okay.
And the way they make sure you do it that the way they want you to is that if they find out you're doing commercial activity through your personal account, they'll just remove your account. Um,
Mm,
you might get a warning, a suspension, or whatever. Or they might just delete your account. So you can get, it's one of those deals where excuse me, you can get away with it until they find out. And you
gotcha.
can fly under the radar for a long time as a small person, because this is one people out of however many billion people. I think it's like 3 billion people on Facebook. So you can do quite a bit and fly under the radar because you just a little tiny small. They don't even you just a grain of sand on the beach. But if you
Right.
start making enough money, if it gets big enough, or if somebody decides to be a hater, and that's really where it can happen easily, is
Right.
they see you conducting business on your personal page and they know the rules, just like I know the rules, and they report you. And then
Gotcha.
now Facebook is going to look, oh, yeah, look at you making all this money here when you're supposed to be. So that's how you can end up with a problem real quick. That's the much more likely way for you to get found out is
This
somebody
probably
snitching on
happened
you.
the last time because I had another page that I was doing my things on, and that's probably happened the last time. Because I had to change. I had to change pages because
Yeah,
probably of that reason. Yeah.
yeah, that's the more likely way that they will find out. So the way you avoid having to deal with that entirely is you create an email list, man. You get
Okay.
people to join your email list and so that they can receive the new menu that's coming out every week. And so you just drop them an email the same way you did that post. You have your photos in it. This is this week's menu. Place your order. It's a limit of, however many meals you can prepare. So, get your orders in now. And that's how you can start that business.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can that's a better way to do that because everybody who is on your email list will get your emails. 100% of them. So you can use you can start out using ConvertKit for that.
Convert kit.
ConvertKit.com.
Okay.
They will be free until you get um 1,000 subscribers, and then after that it costs. And at that point you're gonna want to switch to another platform. There's better platforms. But ConvertKit is one where you can start out for free, no cost until you get 1,000 subscribers. So you can build your business using that at no cost. That your weekly email that goes out with your photos and of the menu, and then you have a way for people to pay you. How are they paying you now?
Cash App or Cash.
Okay, so you can continue doing that for now, and then uh, DoorDash is gonna make that easier for you. So after you look into that, what you might be emailing people is a link every week to your DoorDash page with whatever this week's menu is. So that's how those two things work together. These are these are the tools that you're using to put together to build this business that will allow you to not go back to work if you don't want to. So we're gonna do weekly email via ConvertKit. ConvertKit. Um, Look into DoorDash. DoorDash. Catering.
I mean, right now I am just trying to hustle. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
I'm just hustling. So of course, bills that don't stop and things that don't stop. So,
yeah, yeah. Well,
so I'm
that's
a
what
hustle.
I'm giving you. Your hustler's plan right now because ConvertKit costs you nothing. DoorDash, hopefully it costs nothing. I don't know for sure, but hopefully it costs nothing. If it does, you don't have to use it right now. You could just use ConvertKit and email your photos, and then build your money up uh, through the meals that you're selling. Also, in that weekly email is where you're going to announce every week. You're going to let folks know that you're available for private chef services,
Okay.
events up to 15 people. Describe what you know, just the type of service that you offer. What
Okay.
kind of experience can you deliver to these folks? What let them. You got to sell it. So let them know that you're available, and then you have a way for them to contact you. Oh, let me. So you write this down. You need a Calendly account. That's also free.
Calendly. I heard about that.
Calendly.com. That's it. So Calendly is what you use to schedule this appointment. When you put
Yeah,
in
that's
the
about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can start out with a free Calendly account to have an appointment for people to set to discuss their the event that they want you to, they want to consider you for. Um, Calendly.
So it has this whole so Calendly will have this whole thing like this, like a face to
Oh
face.
nah. This is
Okay.
this is another tool called Ecamm that we're in this meeting right now. So like you're gonna need this whole stack of tools of technologies to run your business. You probably won't need Ecamm. You can probably get away with. Well, you definitely don't need it for this. Uh, to do your if you want to do these meetings with people via video, you can. I don't know why you would need to. You can just do that on the phone.
Okay.
So, and I would recommend getting a Google number for that. Don't
I
have
have
people
one.
calling you. Okay.
Yeah, I got a Google number.
Calendly for catering slash private chef. Once it. So we're sending out a weekly email with your menu in it. And we're also telling people that you're available for catering and private chef services, including a Calendly link where they can schedule a time to speak to you. So uh that's three revenue streams right there. That's your catering service, whether that's drop off or pick up. There's your private chef slash catering services where you're actually on site administering an event. And then there's wait a minute. So then that's two. That's two.
Yeah.
Well, that's two is enough. You selling food. And if you wanted to, well, we'll just stick with these two right now. The teaching comes later. You can let them know that you're going to start offering online cooking classes because you're going to need another platform for that. That's going to cost you every month. And you don't want to sign up for that until you're ready to. But you can, your YouTube channel. So you got to,
So do I need to go ahead and set it up? Can I set it up now?
yeah,
Or
can
okay.
and should.
Okay.
That's gonna be huge in helping you get the word out. So that you're gonna post one video a week, and that video is also you're gonna include in this email. So this email is gonna be dope. This email is gonna have this week's menu so that they can order. It's gonna have this week's video so they can watch you cooking just because everybody loves a cooking show. It's also gonna have the link for them to schedule a time to discuss with you the event that they need help with. Maybe it's like Mother's Day coming up. You got matter of fact, you need to Oh, before I forget, you got to reach out to your friends and family, your personal network. Let them know that you out here as a freelancer now. You're available. If somebody wants a fantastic uh, Valentine's Day private dinner experience,
Mhm.
you here for it. So
Okay.
that's coming up immediately. You got, oh man, let me write this down before I forget them all. You got Valentine's Day. You got uh you got the Super Bowl this weekend. If
Oh
somebody
yeah,
wants to,
I'm already doing that. So, well,
good.
actually, this morning. So this morning, I got a great deal, but I don't know how I can get it done. So this, I have one. Well, actually, my girlfriend, her mother, um, she does cleanup. Like she's a custodian, whatever I think it is, for this big company called. I'm not. I ain't gonna say it don't matter what the name of it is, but this company pretty much they help do McDonald's like stuff. And so she told me that she put the word out that I'm doing wings this weekend and things like that, whatever. And they had wanted a lot, like 3,020 wings. I mean, 3,200 wings, right?
Mhm.
Um, and she was saying that they wanted on Sunday, but I had to like pretty much pre-portion it into like tens, whatever, and all that kind of thing. And she was wondering if I could do it like that many at that time. So I don't know if I have that kind of flexibility. I kind of wanted to do it, but that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously, do you have access to a commercial kitchen space?
I don't, and that's what I need, like for real.
I mean, they don't. Do they have like commissary kitchens anywhere in your area?
They do. I don't. I gotta find out how to. I guess get in touch with them and find out how it costs. I mean, how much it costs.
Yeah, some of those programs, some of those places, they have programs where it's no cost, and then you're gonna have to sign up and all of that, which you obviously ain't gonna be able to do between now and Sunday. But
Right.
there's those places, and then if you are involved in a church, something like that, sometimes they have a commercial kitchen in the basement or somewhere. Like they, so you may be able to leverage that to be like, look, this is where I'm at right now. This is what I'm trying to do. Can we work something out where I can use the kitchen? What, like, leverage those relationships, man. Because
Right.
if you have a church that you are, you know, good with, and they have such a kitchen, they're not using it every day. So,
Right.
you know, you figure out a way to make it work for you as well as the owner of the kitchen, then you do that.
Okay.
So you got right now probably easier for you, well, definitely easier for you to handle it. Like a big order like that is great, but not if you can't fulfill it. But so like Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, March Madness, people throwing parties on the weekend, like you can cater that. Like you can either prepare something for them to take home, or
Right.
you charge more and you be on site doing something. Like if somebody wants to throw a big enough party, then they got the chef on site. So that's you.
Right.
Uh Mother's Day is coming up. All of this stuff, all of these events, people have somebody's birthday every day.
Mm-hmm.
You these are all things that you let people know that you're available. You will get hired. There's just people pay for food services. That's just that's not a that's everybody pays for food services when they need it. So you just need to let people know that you're available.
Okay.
Uh, and your Calendly link will enable people to do that. I think you will find that your calendar will fill up with appointments faster than you think for people wanting to talk to you about what it is because like I said, everybody somebody's birthday every day, anniversaries. It's February now. Graduation season is coming up quick. People want to throw graduation parties and all of that stuff. All of these things, like I was going back into saying in the beginning, these are the people that's out here ready to pay you money. You just need to advertise to them and let them know you're here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I
No,
can't.
that's definitely. I can see that being, something that I have not done. Something that I
Yeah.
definitely need to do, to put myself out here. So
So we can do that for catering. So yeah, you got the catering that you're already doing. Just make it available to more people. The private chef services. Yeah, you still there, Brandon? Because the screen went black again. I do
can you hear
not.
me?
There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it kind of went off for a minute.
That's all right. So yeah, you need to sign up with ConvertKit. You need to sign up with Calendly. You need to look into DoorDash and start telling your people. Everybody, the people that you know, the people who know you, and know what you're about. Let them know you on the. You're in business, basically. Yeah. So, what questions do you have?
I mean, you answered a lot of my questions. I definitely, like I said, have not been promoting myself enough, and definitely need to do that, um, so I can put myself out here. I'm trying to think what else I have to. You made a great suggestion with the DoorDash account. I definitely got to look into that. It's really just doing my homework. I think it's mainly just doing homework. Looking into things to help. You know, uh, me create this business that I really want to do. Um, I've been in corporate all my life, and not saying that it's a bad thing because I definitely got my training and things like that was great. But I really like my ultimate goal is I really want to be independent, and help people and to and to put myself out there more and more like that. So that's kind of what I really want to do.
Yeah.
I'm from Alabama originally, and so I've been cooking and got the down south in me. And where I live at, there's no like down south type of foods that's here. And so I know I could do it. I just got to put my mind to it and put some effort into it. So
Yeah.
yeah, but no, I just kind of want to know. I mean, I guess I kind of just. I mean, from what you said, um, I just kind of also probably need to talk to somebody about pricing, and how to price my menu and things like that, or what to look into to make sure that I'm capturing my total, amount that I'm worth and things like that. So,
Yeah. You can. So on Thursday, the 8th, um, I'll be hosting call it the catering hot seat. Um, Actually, I'll send you the link to it so you can register for it. You can fill out the so it's with the caterer that I work with, a local caterer. She's been in business 18 years. Uh she knows everything. Like she
mm,
has the business that you want to build. So we host this it's something new we're trying. We host them once a week for people to be able to get questions answered. And so well, I'll send you that link. Go ahead and fill out the form. If you can attend it, it's on Tuesday. It's on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you're it's via Zoom. So if you're able to attend that, then that's where you'll be able to ask her specifically about the pricing and all of that. So and pretty much all things catering. I'm there doing the marketing stuff, and she's there for all of the catering stuff. So
do I
that's
need to
one
do I need to find
easy.
somebody? Do I need to find somebody in my area or where I'm at that does marketing? Is that something
Well,
that you're?
For marketing, I would recommend if you do the things that I'm telling you to do, if you do your weekly cooking show, that's going to be the best marketing. Your cooking show and your email list. That's going to be more effective than anything that anybody tries to do, because marketing is going to cost you some money. If you're hiring somebody who knows what they're doing, it's going to cost you a lot of money, and you can pay a lot of money to somebody who does not know what they're doing.
Okay.
Do the secret to marketing is consistency. Showing up every week or what depending on the platform. YouTube is what I prefer for chefs because people just everybody loves cooking shows. It's been one of the most popular formats on television and actually predating television going back to radio days. And it's simple. You just record yourself teaching how to prepare whatever dish you're preparing, upload a video to YouTube once a week, and just keep doing that. And
Mm, okay.
where people fail is they don't keep doing it. They don't give it enough
Mm,
time to be successful. If you keep showing up every week with your cooking show, eventually your audience has a chance to find it, and then they continue growing and they continue growing and your audience continues growing. Just like your favorite TV show is your favorite because it came on every week. You were able to tune in every week and get what you needed, the entertainment that you, or if it was an educational show, whatever, but it came on every week. Well, that's what you got to do with your cooking show. That's that's the easiest way to market the kind of business that you have. Some folks, if you were an accountant, for an example, engaging a marketing person would because it's really hard to market something like accounting. You got to have real marketing skills to know how to pull what you need to pull out of an accountant in order to attract an audience for them. But a chef, y'all have superpowers, man. Y'all are the
mm,
people who create the meals that everybody takes a picture of and posts on social media. All you got to do is do it on your page. Create your YouTube channel. Show them how to, how you make this dish. You take a picture of it. Use that as your thumbnail. The same picture that somebody would post on Instagram, a picture of your food. You take a picture of your food and post it on your platform. So there's your
okay.
marketing. You don't need to find anybody local for that, and you
Okay.
really don't want. So YouTube will do your local marketing and your international marketing. Everybody's got YouTube. So
Mm,
people will see your YouTube show, your cooking show on YouTube, and half of them are watching it on TV. Half of people watch YouTube on TV. So that's going to get you into the homes of the local people who will engage you for catering services, as well as people not local to you who will pay you for your online cooking community that you're going to build down the road. So
man,
that's what,
I
that's,
like that. I like to hear that for real. Like, that's something that I definitely should have probably been doing. But
yeah,
I definitely like to hear that. Like, that's something that really, really gets me going. Like to really, really keep on pushing forward, whatever, and
yeah.
keep going forward.
Well, now you know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it. The
Okay.
marketing part, YouTube will do that for you if you show up every week with a new recipe. And then combine that with your email list where you're actually sending it, dropping that recipe into people's inboxes so they don't have to go looking for it. Those two things, that's your marketing strategy.
Wow. Okay. I would do it. I'm gonna do that for real. Like seriously. Oh man, nah, I love. I mean, I love to cook. Like cooking is something that I love to do. Like
Good.
I don't just do it just to be doing it. Like I love it. Um, and I recently got I'm not sure a deal, but this guy recently he has an event center, and I'm going to tell you about this too. So this guy got an event center that I know that I recently just met, and he was looking for a chef. And so my homeboy put me up with him, and so he every Tuesday I go there to do like a little. He have like a little karaoke night, whatever thing.
Hmm.
So every Tuesday I'm in there preparing meals for the karaoke night, but there's not really a lot of people coming right now to it. He'd like he really have like promoted it like a lot well, like they can come whatever too. So I make a little bit of money doing that. But if that jump off, like if that really gets to going and jumping off, that'll be a good spot where I can go too, and kind of do some things there as well. But he don't really have like a up. He don't have a commercial kitchen. He's just like a kitchen that has a stove and things like that. But he don't really have a commercial kitchen in there where I can really work for real, for real. I mean, I can
Yeah.
start there and
Yeah.
there's some things there, but he don't really have anything commercially wise where I can really like do a whole audience and things like that. So
Well, so you can help it jump off with your YouTube channel. Like when you if you're gonna you can do a special menu. Like what do you make when you're there typically?
like last time, like last week, I made I can think about it because I made so much stuff. Last Tuesday we made. Well, I'll tell you what. Like, well, I gotta go back some more. We made like tacos one day. I made like some wings another time when I was there. He kind of told me he wanted like a like of course they said alcohol there too. So he kind of like told me he wanted kind of like some bar food kind of things,
Hmm.
whatever things things like that. Um, so I kind of do that, whatever. Those type of meals there. Um,
So
what
I
I
would
have,
say give them the regular stuff that they're asking for, and then have a very limited quantity of something upscale, something that really shows what you're capable of doing, something
yeah.
that will get people talking about
Okay. Okay.
it, and then they will want to get there early because the good stuff is going to run out quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then if you can that can be your contribution to helping blow that thing up, getting a buzz going. People coming because they man, you got to get there early because Brandon gonna he gonna do this, but it's only gonna be there for, and so that's how
Yeah.
you can hype that up.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I was telling the guy. I mean, the owner guy. While I was there, I was telling him like, because he told me that it used to be good before, but I guess they stopped doing it, whatever, or something like that. I guess before COVID happened, and so like nobody really knows about it right now, and so he's trying to get that back up going and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah,
what you said was good though, yeah.
yeah. And then
And I also asked him, also could ask him too, like what he'll charge me to do something in there myself. Like I think,
probably nothing. If you do this right, you you're a strategic partner. You're helping him make money. Strategic partners don't charge each other. It's a win-win. You're doing something that's helping his him get his venue, get the people in there for his event. So he ain't necessarily paying you for that. Like the marketing you do, he's paying you to cook. But the marketing that you would do through your YouTube channel, that's a sponsorship. He would normally have to pay somebody to do that. Well, if you're just doing that to help, like that's how y'all work. Like you can barter, you can work things out to where no money had to change hands and everybody benefits. That's what I would recommend because it's
okay,
you want to have there are some things you're gonna have to pay for, services you have to pay people for, but there are also partnerships that you need to form that are mutually beneficial and no money is changing hands. Y'all are in it to help each other win. So you need that as well.
okay, no, that's good. Okay, okay,
And then you need to have some kind of signage, just a little small sign or something like a sheet of paper that would design something on it to where people, you're telling them about your services. Private chef services available, catering, whatever, and you can put a QR code on there. They scan it with their phone, and it sends them to a page or whatever. It sends you an email, whatever you wanted to do. But anytime you're on site providing services, you need to have some signage of some sort, and it could be really simple that lets people know how they can engage you to be at their event. So
okay,
make sure you promoting while you're there.
okay.
What else you got, man?
Man, I can talk for days, man. Oh man. Trying to think what else I got. Do you actually? I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but I really want to, I guess, know from someone else who's doing something like this. Do you really feel like I have to go back to a 9 to 5? Like,
No,
if I,
I would not. No, you don't. I would not recommend to anybody to do it the way you do. What I always tell people is you start your business while you have a job, and then you keep growing your business and growing your business until it gets to the point where going to your day job is costing you money. You would actually be making more money if you were spending those hours working in your business. That is the correct way to do it. The smart way to do it. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation like the one you're in now. You didn't quit, your job went away. Well, okay, we here now. So get to hustling. You don't have to go back to work if you put in the work, because the nature of the type of industry that you're in, food services, as a private chef, you can start if you market yourself effectively. Again, somebody's birthday is every day. Somebody's graduations are coming up, anniversaries, Mother's Day, Super Bowl, March Madness. People eat all day, every day, multiple times. So you have unlimited opportunities to sell your services. This is really a question of marketing. Are you going to do the marketing that's necessary to get you in front of enough people quickly enough that you can pay your bills and then continue building your business and never have to go back? Can you do that? Yes. Is it easy? No. It's it's simple, not easy. Just as I've laid it out to you, get to work on this YouTube channel, putting these videos out, create your email account, start sending out these emails, letting people know that you're available. These things are simple and they will work. You got to do the work. So no, you don't have to go back if you don't want to.
okay, okay,
You're gonna find, running a business is quite a challenge. But
right,
if
definitely.
you up for it, you don't have to go back to work.
I mean, I just kind of feel like God is pushing me, like, into an uncomfortable place.
Yeah,
Um, and um, yeah, I mean, I know it's gonna be a trust in Him factor and things like that. And like I said, I know it ain't gonna be easy, but I definitely want that freedom, that freedom to do things
yeah.
like like uh, well, like last night. I mean, I got still on me, but last night I had went to I left church whatever last night, and I'm coming back home. My pastor calls me and said, "Hey, this is guy that I know. He just lost his mom. Like, can you go to the hospital and pray for the family?" I'm like, yeah, I can go. So I just went while doing my meals. Like, I kind of finished that, went to the hospital, prayed for this family, did things like that, and then came back to what I was doing. So like, I want that kind of freedom like that to kind of do what I
Yeah.
kind of need to do. Whether it's ministry or whether it's cooking, whatever it is, because all of it to me is about serving. I love to serve, like, so in different capacities. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I love to do, and so I kind of want that freedom to kind of do that when I need to and things like that. So
Okay. Well, that's excellent that you have a church community that you're a part of. I want to caution you to, because that's where like they can launch your business like that community. If you're in a church, those people and the needs that the regular, regular people who have birthdays, anniversaries, and all of that coming up, they can support your business. The concern that I have, and I want you have to caution yourself that um, service mindset. Don't let people take advantage of it. So you, like I said before, your charitable efforts will be what you decide to do, not what somebody decides to do for you. You're not going to be hooking nobody up. You're going to be getting paid what you're worth. You're going to charge what you're worth. You're going to hold your ground on your pricing. And if they want it cheaper, they can go somewhere else. The money that you make is where that freedom lies that you want. And a lot of people get uncomfortable with money, and I tell them that you need to change your mindset on it because money equals freedom. Money
mm,
is how. So when you
gotta write
say
that down.
I don't want to make too much money, what you're saying is you don't want too much freedom.
Mm.
Because when you have money and you don't have to go trade your time for it, that's where you have the time to go do the things like what you just said you did last night. That's why you have the money, the resources to pay for whatever it is you need to pay for or want to pay for and go where you want to go, when you want to go, and do what you want to do. Money equals freedom. Money's not a bad thing. You can use a knife as a chef, or you can use a knife to stab somebody. Nothing, it ain't the knife.
Right.
So that's money. You can use money for good things, you can use money for bad things. Money itself is not the problem. So make sure you collect your money and then you can go do good things with it. But not collecting the money by hooking people up and all of this other stuff, not collecting money is not helping. It's not
Right.
helping you, and it's not positioning you to be able to really help other people.
Okay.
So don't
Yes, sir.
let your service mindset undermine you. You got to be a businessman first, collect your money. Once you have your money, your freedom, your resources, now you can go give back in whatever way you see fit.
Okay. Yes, sir. No, that's some knowledge right there. That's some really good knowledge. Seriously. Okay. All right. I just want to put this stuff to work. That's what I kind of want to do now. You know,
All right.
I want to be like it's too much time. Well, it's too much time in the past where I've contemplated and not done the work that I needed to be doing, and so
Yeah.
it's time now to go ahead and get the work done. Um, I'm tired of, and this is something that this morning I was crying about this morning. God was kind of, my mom had called. My mom is, she's a pastor too as well. She called me and she said she had a dream about me last night. And the dream she had was like, made me cry because it's like what she said was all true. And the dream was like pretty much saying that, you know, all my life I've been sabotaging myself all my life. And she was like, it's time out for that. Like, God really wants to put you ahead of the game and put you on top and give you everything you want, but you keep on getting your own way. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, like she ain't never lied. Like this is so true, bro. Like I cried like this
I
morning,
understand.
like over and over, cause like what she said is real. Like I'm chosen to do what I'm supposed to be doing, chosen to be the man God called me to be. But like every time I get to a certain point, like I just pull myself down, and it's like,
Let me tell you, I got so tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I have another live session. This one's with a therapist because what you're describing is not just you. A lot of people undermine themselves, and so that's why my business is why it costs, the stuff I do costs so much, because I'm legitimately helping people. Like, I got Monday evening we're gonna have a therapist. Thursdays we have the caterer that's been in business for 18 years, like giving people everything they have at the resources that I've commonly identified that chefs need. Guidance from an experienced chef and some some therapy work so you to get yourself out of your own way. I'm having that conversation with people on a weekly basis where they're standing in the only thing between them and success is them. So your mom
mm,
is right, and let me tell you, this was some divine intervention, because you should not have been able to schedule this appointment. It was just like a clerical error, admin error in my process. My assistant made a mistake. You should not have been able to schedule this appointment. We're not supposed to be talking right now.
wow, my
But
God,
the appointment went on my calendar and I saw it and I said, okay, well, it ain't his fault. I'm not going to cancel it. But you should not have been able to schedule this appointment. So your mom is right.
and guys keep on showing me over and over like he got me, but
Yeah.
man, Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank you.
You're welcome, man.
My bad. I was trying to crowd.
Sorry, brother. When you do what you're supposed to do, God, the universe, depending on who it is and how they view things, will put the resources in front of you that you need. And then you can just keep taking the next step forward, and what you need will be there. So it's just your job to keep walking.
Yes, sir. Mm. I don't think I have any more questions. I just need to get to work for real, for real.
Yeah, you got a plan. You have a detail. You got plenty of work to do, and the detailed steps on how to do it. So yeah, get to work, man.
I just thank you for, like I said, for this time, for real.
Yeah. Look for an email from me so you can see the two sessions. One is on one is on today, and one is on Thursday. And if you're able to attend either one of them, you'll benefit either way. So, but yeah, you got your assignment. Get to work. Your number one priority right now is uh your YouTube channel and your email list.
Yes, sir. Write it down now. I mean, I just put 1 and 2.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Chef. It's
All
good
right, thank
talking
you,
to
man.
you, man. Get to work. I'm
Thank you.
looking forward to see what you do.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, you too.